When you're separating from the other parent of your child, you really need to pay close attention to your children, no matter what their age are. They are going through a very difficult time for something that they don't fully understand. So just make sure that you don't get so wrapped up in what you're going through that you forget to pay attention and recognize that your children are also going through this divorce as well. It's okay to get them professional help where needed. I would watch for, are they becoming withdrawn? Are they not interacting with friends as much as they used to? Are they not interacting with you as much as they used to? Are they changing how they're dressing? I would particularly watch for if they start getting gifts from people that you don't know, because a lot of times kids will go onto social media and they'll start voicing some of their pain that they're experiencing, and that just opens them up to traffickers, which is a very dangerous situation. So it's just really stay involved with your children and stay in touch with how they're feeling and what they're going through so you can get them help as they need it. How much you tell your children about your divorce depends on their age and their maturity. The best idea is to tell them as little as possible. Obviously, if they're very young children, they're not going to understand. Just be very aware that no matter how young they are, they understand and read your feelings, and they can read how you feel about their other parent. So just be careful about conveying that to them. Older children are going to be curious. You got to make sure that you don't talk a lot about the happenings of the case. Just keep it very general, such as, we're going through a divorce, we both love you. And just make sure that they understand that both parents still care deeply for them. And a lot of times, be very careful, there is a temporary restraining order or a temporary injunction that says you should not discuss the case with the children. So in doing so and telling the kids everything that's happening with the divorce, you could actually be violating a court order and face contempt charges. The best way to support your child's relationship with both parents is to make sure, one, you remove your feelings about the other parent from any interaction that you have with your child. They don't need to know how you feel about the other parent. They're well aware that you guys aren't getting along. So just make sure that you're able to communicate with the other parent. Like I said, try to remove as much emotion from the situation as you can. And I often tell my clients, you're entering into a business relationship once the divorce is done with the other parent, and that business is raising your child. Make good decisions that will benefit your child, and that includes supporting and encouraging their relationship with the other parent. I believe every child that is going through the separation of their parents should be involved in therapy. There are specialists that can help children of all ages cope with the changes that they're facing and to really understand that they're not to blame for the situation, and help them really gain the tools and just methods that they can deal with the hurt and the confusion and the fear that they're facing in what's going on with their future and what's going to happen. So I strongly believe that children do need to be in therapy when they're going through a divorce. If you have any other questions or just want to talk about some options that you have for your children when you're going through a separation from the other parent, just reach out to us at the Boswell Law Firm, where we provide peace in the chaos.